You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast that puts air on your chest. So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Happy to be here. Guys, we're here to talk about the DC Comics Extended Universe. You good? We're ready? You good? On the cameras? All right, excellent. We're recording, guys, so let them hear you. Make some noise! That's not bad. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round, be honest. You can boo if you want. What do you think about the DCEU in its entirety? Oh no, animators go to, that's another conversation, that's another panel for another time. We're talking about real people faces, no AI, real stuff with a lot of CG in it. It doesn't matter. All right, so we got like a mixed review things. We got some cards up front. If you want to follow us, hit the QR code over on this side.
There you go.
Yeah, man, we're doing it. Follow us on all things. We've been around for a while. Partnership and whatnot. How many of these mid to trash movies exist for the DCEU, Rando?
There are 15 DCEU movies.
The real question is how many?
You can't watch all of them in one day. You can't. You really can't.
No, you can't. You can't pull a One Piece and go.
You can't just have 3 or 5 in a night.
You can't do chores.
I guess I'll go to bed now.
You can't. I feel like a pastor. You can't do chores while you watch the DCEU. You must.
Well, actually, no. That's how I got through Aquaman, and then Wonder Woman '84, and then
So what we're gonna do is
anything by Zack Snyder.
It's too many movies. So what we're gonna do, as we go to each movie, we want a round of applause on how you feel about this movie, and we're gonna give you one good thing about the movie, in our opinion, and one bad thing, so we can keep it rolling because it's too many damn movies. Again, stick around. We're giving away free Funko Pops for trivia questions, and the vendors want us dead. 15 secrets that your doctor don't want you to know. All right.
Time for a minute, guys.
Oh, damn, it's already happening, guys. Oh, snap. I need a volunteer. Who wants in on this? Boom. She's ran all across here. All right, madam. Hold on. Help me, please, somebody. Get the microphone. Rock Lee's in the building. Thank you, sir. It's also taped to the thing. Shizer. No, it's not taped. You got to rock. Open up the gates, bro. We talked about the gates. We had a whole conversation about gates, and you kept them closed. No. All right.
It's got a very short hold.
All right. No.
That's
Okay. All right. Well,
That's all it is.
Stand for us.
We got a wireless coming.
Oh, the wireless one?
We got a wireless.
Oh, shout out to Clint, the volunteer in this piece. Give Clint a hand.
Say shout out.
Get him in a hand.
Cheers for Comicpalooza.
Woo! One time.
Woo!
All right. Before we get started, here we go. Are you ready? Okay. Wait. We're doing the head-to-head thing, right? Actually, Rock Lee, get up. Take that mic. That's the one we're doing. Head-to-head, right? Back and forth. Yeah.
That's what we decided on.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I forgot what we did. All right. So it's a game. You guys are going head-to-head.
Head-to-head.
My God. All right. Here we go.
Ready?
We need you guys to go back and forth to name how many black heroes in the DC universe. Comics are okay.
Comics, animated, or CW.
Whoever gets stumped, not only do you lose the chance to get the Funko Pop, you are also revoked from the cookout. Do you want the potato salad or not? Do you want to know what it actually tastes like when it's good? All right, let's do it. We got a timer? No. All right, go. Who wants to go first? Oh, okay.
Duke Thomas, a.k.a. Signal.
Nice. She went obscure from the...
She went up.
I'm in the back end.
I wrote that. I was like, whoop, and then I wrote signal.
Signal to start is off the chain, sir. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Easy work over here.
Mr. Terrific.
Okay, all right.
Black Lightning.
How dare you? I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I guess we'll get all the obvious ones out of the way.
Let's get them all out the way. Let's do it.
John Diggle.
Oh, she brought Diggle into this. She brought Diggle into
I
this.
put him on the list because it said heroes, and I was like,
Hey, nah, it counts. Sentinel counts.
He's as much a hero as Alfred is.
Hey, look, they were scraping the pot at CW.
And Alfred is. And so I was like, yeah.
Hey,
All right.
they gave him a suit. It counts. Next. All right,
Which
boy.
one? There's two now. There's They're almost decided to get two black.
Next one. We're giving
There is two. And
I know.
just-
It's just we know.
Go.
We know.
Luke Fox.
Wow. Yeah.
I told you.
She is.
I wrote down Batwing, and then
You're gonna run out of easy ones real soon, cause Aloysius Pennyweather.
my
Like,
easy list. She's already at the bottom of my list.
go.
Batman is my favorite.
I went digging.
We got you on the Funko Pop. Hang in there, bro. What you got?
One more.
You got this. Oh no. He's out. She gets the Funkos. Hang tight. You win. A plate of ribs for the lady up front. No, you're good. Take her mic away. She won't stop. Give her a round of
We
applause.
just wrote characters.
It's fine. She wins. She
fine.
wins.
She wins. I was like,
Congratulations.
We wrote characters. There's so many. I just went with heroes.
All right, guys. Are y'all ready to actually get this going on, y'all?
All right, here we go.
Are y'all ready? Here we go. Ignore the batterer. Ignore him. He's a terrible person. He's a terrible human being. All right.
It's fucking.
So here's the list as it goes. We have S. That's the Golden Age. A. The Silver Age. B. The Bronze Age. What's the other ones?
C is the new 52.
That's up for debate.
This
It's up for debate.
not the worst, but it's definitely here.
And what's D?
And with these, Jack Kirby's underwear drawer.
Jack Kirby, his wife. All right.
Jack Kirby.
So let's go. What's our first one up?
Oh, we're going to corner.
Woo! All right. Round of applause. Your thoughts and feelings on Man of Steel. God.
Yay!
Damn.
Good. Everyone feels like I do.
Utter silence. All right.
No.
So look, okay, so me and Randy had a really huge argument about how to rate this. I'm like, I understand eating a tornado was wild business. I understand that. But he also went for his dog, which I also disagree with. But I feel like this version of Jonathan Kent has actually paid attention to the 60s, and he's like, man, if that's how they do to regular people from Earth, what would he do to aliens? So I understand him defending his son and eating a whole tornado. I might do it for mine.
So, and I also like Henry Cavill as an actor sometimes. Yeah, that's what. And everyone is acting their ass off in this movie. Everyone is actually really good actors outside of this movie. It's just the writer-director of this movie has a problem with storytelling. He can't figure out how to just condense shit. He can't figure out how to make things work cohesively. But, and I was also telling him in my defense, or the argument I will have with is like, I expected a certain kind of Superman when I walked into this movie. I expected what I got from the animated series. I expected a Superman who was just, who was funny, who sometimes could bend the rules, could, you know,
He did that. He bent it so hard it broke.
Yeah, he broke the rules.
He broke the
He
rules.
broke that guy's rules.
There was a precious family in danger. What do you want him to do?
But it's
And Zod was being like a little hard-headed little kid, like, no, like he's trying to put on a sweater on a baby,
yeah,
and you
my
super
biggest
strong, you get your neck
argument-
broke.
My biggest argument was
That's what
the
happens.
death of Jonathan Kent was like, Jonathan Kent's death needs to either be non-existent or impactful in the way that Superman cannot win against him. Like, there's no way Superman can beat this because it's either it makes him more human to challenge him against human problems. Because if Jonathan Kent dies of a heart attack, all my powers, everything I could have, there's nothing I can do to save him. And that's a lesson.
He could have stopped him from getting Whataburger. Yeah, he could have.
Every time.
No, he could have stopped
And,
him from
like,
that.
That's a cool, if you would have had that in this movie and then had him snap his neck at the end, I'm going to win every time. And it creates the expectation of a darker Superman as we move further down the line.
All right, fair enough. So what do we wind up doing this after arguing? What do we rate it? Y'all can boo and cheer if you disagree with us.
We ready to beat.
Now, mind you,
It's a movie. No.
there was one movie we kept going back towards, like, okay, well, if we gave,
It's a beat.
wait, you say higher or lower?
It's
Higher?
S tier.
Oh, Yeah, it's two.
Yeah, there's one.
There's two.
There's two.
There's two.
There's two.
You look, holler at the end. Holler at the boys at the end. All right.
There was two.
What's next? But nobody cheered or cared when I brought up Man of Steel. What's the next
Still
one?
the best movie ever, right?
Yeah,
It was
whatever.
like-
You said S. Nobody cheered.
all right.
Nobody cheered. Next.
We went on to the-
Oh, they did this. The second one. This was the second one.
This is the second.
Mass
one.
Wrestler. This is the second one. They lost their damn mind. I hated this movie. I hated this movie so much because I was like, you blew so much so fast. You didn't have to rush. We was gonna be here. Look at us. This is how many years later? About 9 years later, we still here, ready for more movies, you dummy. And now James Gunn got taken over. And you just had to blow your whole load. You had to bring in Frank Miller for no reason. For no reason. It was too early. It's too early. And then you kill Superman in the second movie?
This movie.
This is technically Superman 2. You murdered him.
So like this movie actually does have good parts. If you watch but you have to watch the extended 3-hour version of it. And then you get to see the characters that weren't fleshed out, that are gonna pop up later in the universe. The backstory between the Nightmare universe and the birth of Lois.
Look at all their faces.
Lois.
Look at all their faces, Karen. Look at everybody in here like, yeah, that sounds fantastic. Negative. And then I remember being in the theater when the pearls broke and everybody's like, we already know. Like, how does no one not care about an orphan getting created, fam? How is that possible? We're watching the making of an orphan and everyone's over it in the theater, man. That's wild business.
I'm only trying to justify not putting it at the very bottom. That's what it was. I was like justifying, like, you remember the Batman scenes though.
It's only because I let you know, because I had Superman, I had Man of Steel higher, and I was like, if Man of Steel got to go down one tick, this one got to go wherever the heck. So that's what happened. So I disagree with this. We're here.
It's C.
It's C because this is his fault.
It's
Because
not-
I wanted Man of Steel to go higher.
Because there's worse.
There is worse. Let's find out.
Bottom, because there's worse.
What was the third movie they gave us, dog?
The third
This is all in order.
This is number 3.
Come on. That was numero 3. But look, I know it's that bad. They're like, get them away.
Wait.
I know it's not our fault. We didn't make it. Don't
You've been
leave.
going over and over about how this is felt the most connected of the universe.
No, it is. Listen, but that's not my fault. Check it out. Suicide Squad is sadly the most connected to the DCEU than any other movie that we just talked about in the past two. Flash made a cameo. Batman just exists. It is what it is. Is it great? No. But it's the most lived-in DCE movie that exists.
The problem
and
is
it's
still lived in.
It's-
That universe is still connected to the new universe.
It's still better than BVS, bro. It's still, we're going chronological. I just left BVS like, oh my God. Then this comes out, I'm like, well, this ain't, in comparison, ain't that bad.
Like, not only did this movie have to come out after Focus, so that people could see Will Smith and Margot Robbie in a kind of sort of relationship. So that way, like, people are like, all right, these are okay on screen. So, like, no one's going to get too offended when we have them.
Also, I didn't know there was going to be a Bad Boys 3 and 4 coming out, so I was happy to see Will Smith do his thing.
That's right.
At the time.
This might be the only time we get to see Will
At
Smith.
the time.
Like, actual gunfighting.
I missed the woo! I heard that a long time from Will Smith. It was good to see him back, y'all. He was sad.
But
He was going through a lot.
we were like, this isn't like, so.
I'm sorry. In comparison to everything in the DCEU, not movies in general, this is where we put it. Right by BVS. Yeah.
Not the worst.
We got so many more mid movies to go. You'll see. You'll understand. You'll see the vision. You'll see the vision. What's next? Round of applause on this movie. Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I expected.
This is the only. Yeah, okay. So here's the deal. So we did a lot of talking. It was gonna be A. And like we got on our feelings on a personal tip, and we had to change the grade. Yeah.
It was A.
It was A.
It's still A.
Due to
Did it move?
oh, it's still A? Oh no, it was S.
Yeah.
We had it at S.
That's what it was.
We had it at S. We had it at S.
It was like, after everything we've gotten so far, this is the best movie we have.
You know, then Imagine happened. She's
And
saying
then
that.
things
And there's some other things.
happened, and things were said and sides were made, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, if you're going to choose a side, then
So
I'm gonna
were we.
a little bit lower.
Yeah. We did what we did. We did what we did. Look at us. Look what kind of we run the podcast.
All I created right here.
Moving on. They get it.
They get it.
Yeah. And we're gonna keep doing that the rest. Oh yeah.
Plus, there's always
Round of applause for the first version of Justice League.
the Whedonverse. Really?
She ain't sit down to participate. That doesn't count.
Bye.
That was a troll. Let me tell y'all something. This was hard. This was a hard one for me. I wasn't excited because I was already over it. I was like, you're gonna introduce Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg, and they ain't got their own movie yet. And we gonna be here. We will watch your trash movie. We'll show up. We will take the time. Why are you jumping the gun? Why are you gonna make me just force all? You watered Aquaman down to a Ninja Turtle. That's all he was.
And he also had memory loss in this movie. He just forgot that he
forgot to hit his mom.
I hate my mother. She left me abandoned. And like the next movie, he's like, oh wait,
Man, my mom is
you
awesome.
stayed for like 9 years.
Yeah, she gave it a legit shot
And like just left
because of an explosion.
because of an explosion. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
but we already know what happened. Zack Snyder had some issues. He had to leave.
Yeah, it
Joss
happened.
Whedon came in. He's like, check it out. I'm going to film 90% of the movie underneath Gal Gadot's butt, and that's how we're going to do it. And it's going to work.
No.
And it almost tricked me.
This movie definitely felt like a like Age of Ultron meets
Yeah.
DCU.
DC's Age of Ultron. What did we give it? I forgot what we gave it. Oh, yeah, it's worse than Suicide Squad.
Worse than Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Do you disagree? See what I'm saying? You see what's happening? You see what's happening? Because we're like, well, if Suicide Squad is the utter trash, then what's Justice League?
A little bit of backstory.
Well, damn.
We did this last year with X-Men movies, and I kind of just threw him under the bus.
Absolutely, he did.
When I saw the crowd was like, oh no.
We have a secret episode that's coming out to show how we came up with this.
So he's like,
so you don't
we're gonna
betray
record
me.
you discussing this, so I know that you can't lie.
We're never doing this again. What's the next one?
We're doing it again.
Water Thor! Woo!
Next year.
Yeah, I know the ladies love Water Thor. Ooh, they love them some Water Thor. Let me tell you right now, I checked out of the movie as soon as he had his back turned with his butt tooted up and threw his hair
I
back.
remember you hating this movie.
Because I'm bald!
And I was like, it's not bad.
I'm bald, bro.
It's not bad.
The only brothers that had my hairstyle are dead or scarred up.
Yeah, or
Meanwhile,
villains.
Jason Moore just, I'm so sorry, ladies. The whole movie. And then, like, anytime, check it. If you watch the movie again, anytime there's a major transition, there is an explosion. Because they don't know how to write their way out of it. It's like, oh, damn, man, what you mean my funds are... Every segment.
Every time.
Every segment. Your wife's pregnant, it's a boy. Every 2 seconds. It was ridiculous. But you like this.
But I like this because I like Jason Momoa. He's actually a good actor when he wants to be. It's
That's
just
fair.
Like sometimes, like they don't challenge him enough, right?
I mean, would you? I'm scared of that guy.
They don't give him a lot of things to do.
No, he's a Ninja Turtle in
He's
this.
a turtle in this movie.
He's a Ninja Turtle in this.
Don't like Amber Heard, but like literally everyone else. Willem Dafoe, Dolph Lundgren, and like
Look.
even
Everybody knows how hard it is to wash a fitted sheet. That's why I'm not a fan of Amber Heard.
And what was this guy's name? Patrick.
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson.
All right, moving on.
All right.
The real ones know.
All right. So what do we?
Joker knows what that's all about.
All right. What we got?
Nothing's worth than finding the Snickers in your bed. Oh yeah, we get that. We get that a C.
Let's see.
We get that a C. No, nobody's mad.
No, it's
All right.
like a trend the entire time. We're just like, oh, that's filled with.
It's gonna be a lot of that. All right, what's up next? Shazam!
I'm sure this is fine.
Round of applause to Shazam. Really?
Right? You don't like him anymore.
Right. So, yes, Zachary Levi's the problem, right?
Zachary Levi's
yeah,
the problem.
because a while ago he wasn't the problem for me. I was like, you know what, he's not that bad a guy. And then time happened, and we made some adjustments. Go ahead, Skip. Lightning from my hands, knock you down a peg, put you down a B. You was gonna be A. You was gonna be A, Zachary. You was gonna be A, Zachary, but you made me mad.
I wanted the Superman. I wanted the tie-ins. I wanted all that cool stuff.
It was a fun movie though, like for real.
Fun movie.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
I was so mad at that mom. Ooh, How you gonna do your baby like that? Your baby found you. First of all, you gave your baby a compass, and he used it. And you're like, the last gift I ever gave you, you found purpose and found,
I didn't really expect you to find me. I broke that thing. I didn't know it.
Now, if you excuse me, I have an abusive boyfriend to walk back inside to, like, what, mama? Like, wow.
You didn't just
Terrible.
drop the DoorDash and leave, please.
So you don't have my McMuffin. Next. All right, so round of applause for Birds of Prey, the emancipation, what?
The emancipation is, yeah.
Wait.
This was in French. Where'd you get this?
Dude, you know what? I was so tired I didn't even notice. Because it was such a long title. It was, I didn't even notice.
You know what? I like this movie when it was just this part.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Just Birds of Prey. I was going to expect like, hey, cool.
So okay. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. We lost the plot. We lost the plot when we're talking about these movie ratings, and we start talking about how much we love Rosie Perez and Jussie Smollett. So Jussie Smollett and Journey Smollett, excuse me, Journey Smollett and Rosie Perez is pretty much why we started rating this movie. Oh, and what's her face that played Ramona Flowers. We love them very much, and yeah.
Then I was telling you, I was like,
it was an okay movie.
Like, this is a great idea to have Harley Quinn, the Huntress, the Question,
right,
and Black Canary in a movie, and then somehow introduce Cassandra Cain, one of the most famous people in the DC.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job
and
of that.
we're like, oh no, we're not doing any of that.
Yeah. Honestly, this is DC's Deadpool.
Failure.
This is DC's Deadpool, like straight up. Like DC wanted a Deadpool and they got a Deadpool, and I love me some Journey Smollett. So we fuzzed the numbers.
It's not
I'm
a
gonna lie to you.
Deadpool because it didn't go hard enough. It needed to go harder. It needed to go.
BVS went hard enough. They're like, we're good.
Nah, like
they blew up a whole room, and Superman was just watching people burn.
To a hyena, we kind of need to see a little bit of that.
Yeah. All right, moving on. So we gave it. On the power of Journey Smollett, we gave it a B.
We're all about the women. We love the women so big.
Fight me! So, go ahead. Tell me she's not awesome. What about the power of love, guys? You forgot about the power of love?
Yeah, no one talks about that part.
Yeah. They could have just brought him back, but they look. It was the smartest thing they could have done. They're like, oh, they can't escape their homes. Put it on Max.
Oh,
it was smart.
Yeah.
It was smart. I was judging movies differently.
Remember when this came out, we were all terrified of each other. We were all staying indoors, and they're like, just put it on the streaming. No one's gonna watch it.
Bro, I kicked my child for trying to hug me, fam, and it didn't work out. All right, what do we give this? Because nobody cares. Yeah. It was rough. It was rough. It's so bad. In our little bonus episode, he pitched a better movie, and I just got mad. And I was like, next movie.
Oh yeah, because I remember when this came out, they're like, Wonder Woman's gonna do the Rock of Ages story, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. So it's like a multiverse of madness kind of thing, where we see a what-if version of the DC universe with Wonder Woman, and I was like, in the '80s, trapped in the '80s, Wonder Woman has to figure out a way to get like out of this alternate dimension, and like, how does she do it?
It sounds really cool.
It's not a water story, still like, whatever.
Nope, you get nothing, you lose. Get the bottom. Next. All right, round of applause for the reboot, for the retry. The Mulligan.
The Mulligan.
It's a good one, but we had to do a Mulligan. That's just.
I've seen it more than once.
Give me your work schedule now. Give me your work schedule ASAP, because.
Seriously, how much free time do you have?
Now, we had a homeowner say, I watched it 4 times. I'm like, how?
Like,
how did you do that?
How do you watch it 4 times?
No, but this is so much better. The remix is so much better. Y'all did that. Y'all got So Def involved. You got Jermaine Dupri to get up on this. I appreciate it, but it's a lot better.
It's
a lot
good.
more bass this time.
It's good.
Busta Rhymes came in.
Should have been a series.
Never failed a feature. Eminem did a Hot 16. It was nice.
I don't know why a 4-hour movie seems like a chore when I literally just binged an entire season of The Rookie at 47 minutes for 20 episodes.
We also were held hostage. Like we were still scared to go outside, which helped. Being scared to go outside really helps. But no, we gave this one a proper one. We put it at B. We put it at B. We put that B. It's long. It's long.
So far, this
It's
is
long.
the best movie.
So far?
I'm like, wow, my God, this is the best movie. And like every one of these is just as okay.
Well, I don't have to shave after watching Zack Snyder's Justice League.
All right, let's talk about redemption.
Yeah, this one slaps. This one was fantastic.
Yes.
This one was really
It was
good.
so good. They're like, oh no, you do the rest.
Yeah.
You take this.
Shout out to James Gunn. Thank you for fumbling, Marvel. Good job. Good job making him mad.
Whatever tweet that was, it wasn't worth it.
There were worse tweets out there. Sadly. Sadly. No, but we got Peacemaker out of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got
What's Creature Commando?
Creature Commandos out of this. Oh, go see Creature Commandos. You're failing. It goes hard. Check it out. Yeah, no, we got this S tier. You crazy? You crazy?
Now it's the best movie.
You crazy? Yeah, it's the best one.
Best movie. All right, we're coming back.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
DC's back. Oh!
I thought you guys, what? You guys don't want to see Dwayne Johnson's audition for Superman? You sure?
I'm honestly mad. I'm mad at the behind the scenes situation with The Rock because it's like, bro, just fight Shazam like you supposed to. Stay in your lane. He's like, nah. Then he had his little president, the Man in Black. Black. Nobody calls him that.
Nobody calls him that.
Relax, bro. Like, quit trying to get in the fight Superman, bro. Chill out. He's trying to single-handedly save the DCEU. You can't do that, brother. You're doing the most. Exactly. Exactly. That was our warning. Black Adam was our warning, wrestling fans. Black Adam was our warning, and it's like, nah, nobody heeded it. And now look at you. Now look at you. Was it dope that he ripped the demon in half? Yes! That was cool.
The potential in this movie with Addis Hodge and Pierce Brosnan, like, what did we miss?
So
There's a whole movie of Justice Society that we could have had not there.
But see, that was DC still doing DC, because I had so many questions of how Aldous Hodge was able to, like, transform
He's
an
an
entire...
alien. He came here 1,000 years ago, so he put 10 cents in his bank account and let it just sit.
No, he played ball. He played ball in college. He made it big in the league, got his own shoe deal,
Plus,
and turned the entire parish into a base.
Technology rivals Wakandan technology.
Did they even... I had too many questions about Hawkman. I just had too many questions. I just had too many... Because it's like...
we could have had a whole movie of him trying to find his...
Shut up. No, if you could change your entire front lawn into like a freaking... Air base where you can launch off these special. Let me finish my point. If you could do all that and you got the money to do that, why is your weapon a club, bruh?
Listen, he bought that from the X-Men.
No, you did all that. You did though. That was the X-Mansion. That was the X-Mansion in the Louisiana parish. But either way, I was just saying I had problems. I had problems and questions.
It was supposed to be in Louisiana because that was definitely upstate New York.
Also, being a giant's trash. Like I learned that with this movie. Being a big old giant dude is not a good power to have, because people exist and traffic and bystanders. You know how many small, just dumb children would be under my feet. Moving on.
I think I would just shuffle my feet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dragging my feet for sure. You don't know I'm coming. Ain't no excuse. You ain't suing me. Next. I didn't. Where do we put it? Oh, it's a B. It's a B. Yeah.
That's pretty high.
He disagrees. He's mad that we did B. And I slightly agree, but no. A demon.
Mostly on the society.
It's the society's fault for me, and the demon was ripped in twine. Therefore, it still gets a higher level.
It's still fun to watch, though.
Make more monsters mad on the lava so we can get away with this. I like that. It was smooth.
I still like Rock as a comedian. So him, I'm like, you're supposed to leave one alive. I did. That's why you're here, to catch them.
Yeah, like that was funny. Him murdering was funny.
All
right, what's next?
I'm sure this will go over.
Oh yeah, Shazam 2. Yeah, come on.
Not even the power of Helen Mirren.
And I love me some Lucy Liu. She couldn't save this. Lucy Liu couldn't save this for me, guys. You know what's bad when a 9-year-old child is like, Dad, can we watch something else? I'm like, damn.
That was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Your kid was like, no.
Bro, we were like 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in, and the child was like, nah, let me get back on my Switch. All right, Dad, but hey, you can have it. That's all I got to say about this. You got anything?
No, we're done.
Next.
I saw it once.
Womp to the bottom. To the pits of the Jack Kirby's underwear drawer.
Well, I'm sure we're on a roll, right? This should be easy.
Yeah, what's the next one? Boo!
Okay, I watched this after we did our episode. I watched it again. I just wanted to be sure, and like, yeah, everything's the same.
Boo. Boo.
Nothing has changed.
You're not getting street cred bringing in Nicolas Cage on me, bro, in the CG fest. It's not gonna work on me, bro.
And it was like, this would have been a great movie to come out way before season 3 of Flash.
No, this would be a great movie to come out before you start beating up people in Hawaii. I'm not. No. You mean to tell me that we didn't get the Cyborg movie because he's like, hey man, things are racist. They're like, get out! Get out!
We did this story. All right, fine. Savitar.
No,
got it.
No, you threw fisticuffs with an old lady. You movie still drops? Get to the bottom of the drawer, into the underwear drawer, bro. No, not here. Not in Cold 45's. If Wonder Woman's not, we got 15 minutes. That's good. We're good. That's the last one.
No, we got 2 more.
Oh, we're good. Let's get to the good one, y'all. Come on now. Round Pasta Blue Beetle. This one slapped. This one went hard.
I watched this, 2 weeks ago. I watched this again, just to be sure my rating hadn't changed since I last watched it. And I was like, this is the best. This is the best. And I was like, and I felt like I was a little biased, as being as a half black Mexican. I was like, I'm feeling in my feelings. Like if my abuela was like, let's go kick the I was like, yes, let's go, abuela.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
This was beautiful. It's a weird one to explain to your kid because my child, shout out to him, he watched it to the end, but like I forgot that he doesn't know what a child soldier was, so that tore him to shreds. That backstory ate him alive. He's like, we got babies fighting that? I was like, yeah.
Happened.
Damn, son. Yes. Like he forgot all about the horrible body transmorphication that happened in front of the family. He forgot all about that. I had to explain child soldiers to my child. But shout out to DC.
George Lopez is the funniest whenever he's in Spanish. Like
this is true. George Lopez helped push this up, but come on, that's an S. Fight with your mama if you don't agree with us. We got 2 up there. I was shocked he was gonna do it.
Right. Final.
The last one, guys.
The last one.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. Y'all like seeing Jason Momoa drink baby pee several times?
Another one of these again.
That ain't do it for you? You liked him when he was shirtless and moist at all times, but now he a daddy. Y'all hear that, huh? All right. I see how it is. I learned about a lot of y'all.
And we got rid of Amber Heard too.
Yeah. Oh, they changed Amber Heard?
No, like literally, she's in the movie, and then okay, go do it.
Yeah. Oh, you're a mom now.
Not being here for like an hour and a half, and then we'll come back.
Look, shout out to Yaya. Shout out to Patrick Wilson, but like
he deserved much better.
He does, and that bad guy was absolute trash. Cause like you mean all I gotta do is say a quick chant and chuck a spear, Jesus. But do that.
Well,
that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Right?
If only it was that simple.
If only it was that simple to get rid of great evil.
I'll do it. As demeaning as it is, I'll do it.
I'd line up first.
All right, we're almost done. If you want to get that last prize, y'all. All right, so where do we put this? It was at the bottom. And that was the swan song. And honestly, the main reason I was like, this movie's utter trash was the very end. The press conference with nobody in it. I'm like, who are you talking to? And like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Neil Breen or Faithful Findings. That was the vibe I got. Oh, I lost him in Faithful Findings? Damn.
Oh,
all right. But Jack Kirby's underway. Oh, no, the president of the bank killed himself on that one. Go watch Faithful Findings. It's amazing. Last one, the game. All right, so what was the question? I forgot what the question was. Oh, yeah. So whoever can get up here and answer this. You got the wireless mic? All right. So look in the back. We got the back of the microphone. If you can answer this. Remember how mad Bruce was when that guy died? What was that guy's name? Because he was so mad. And we will never forget that guy who died. Remember when Superman was fighting and he died? And he was like, oh, that guy's name. What was his name? What is he yelling? That's your clue. That's too bad. Who didn't make? You get a Funko Pop. Oh, you know? Give him the microphone. Wrong. It is not Jeff. He was so important that he put on a suit and fought a god that can fly. Try her. He was so important, guys. Remember when that guy died? Remember? Who? Todd, you're just guessing. Remember? Y'all remember? Y'all remember when Bruce Wayne's best friend died in front of his eyes and he was like, no. What was his name? You're just making stuff up. Get out of here, question guy. He was so important, guys. Let's try a joke. No, yeah, well, let's just guess names because it's so important that he put on a suit and fought Superman. Richard, no. 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 No, let's just name names. Who cares? Wrong. Come on, y'all. Do we have a backup question for this?
Oh yeah, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
If no one gets it,
Yeah.
that's what
We knew they were gonna stump y'all.
if no one gets it.
It was so important. It launched a 3-hour campaign. He was working out, getting swole with it. He was done. His nigga, I don't care. Do it again. I don't give a shit. Steven, wrong.
It was so innocuous.
His name was Jack O'Dwyer. It mattered. Oh yeah. Well, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Oh, it was Jack.
I remember Jack from the DCEU.
He was close for Jeff, honestly. Like
He was
props.
really close.
At least he started with a Richard.
He was right there.
Richard. Jeffrey Bartholomew. All right, so let's try another question.
All right, the next
Good
question
Lord.
was, I need you to name one character from the extended cut of Batman v Superman whose storyline did not go to fruition.
I don't know.
What you got?
Wait, Batman vs. Superman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Batman vs. Superman. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought you said.
Oh.
Still the same movie, but
Oh, what?
we're looking for a character who got cut
To the man wearing the good Superman
and
shirt.
like
Either it's Darkseid or Martian Manhunter or Green Lantern.
He is correct.
that's it.
Unfortunately for you, because everybody missed, I knew they were gonna screw that one up. You're gonna get the Dark Flash Funko Pop. Yeah, remember us horrifically forever. Guys, thank you guys so much for rocking with us. We're gonna be trapped in room 340 all Saturday. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. We're gonna do a Power Rangers Turbo panel. We're gonna make fun of Power Rangers Turbo. Later that night, if you're staying here and you don't want to leave, and take an Uber and be out in this hot, humid Houston sun, come join us at 9:45. We're doing a trivia night. We give away more prizes. We ain't playing around with y'all. The vendors hate us. They want us to stop. So we're Code 45. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Be safe. Remember Jack O'Dwyer. Jack O'Dwyer. Do it for Jack O'Dwyer, because I care so much. Jack.